Good evening, y'all. This is Glenwood with another pet battle video. I just wanted to try out a couple of new pets from the Macquarie area that opened up this week. The first one features it's my juvenile delinquents team. It features the juvenile or Skyfin juvenile, which is I got the power speed breed, and I utilizing wild winds, wild magic, and wing buffet. And my goal here is to, well, haunt and then use wild magic to boost it, and then the rebellious imp in the background. Alright, well, the cool thing is here I have consume magic, so in case he decides to haunt me, no problem, and I will hoof him to death. I imagine he's not going to take this. I will haunt his owl. Oh, and it missed. That's terrible. Not quite what I was looking for. Well, alright. I will immolate. And portal. He will miss. And I'm gonna wild magic. Wild winds. Good. And my goal is to get that bone serpent out of there. And now I'm going to hit him one more time. And bring in my ghastly kid. Let's see, 750. He'll probably bring in his owl. 463, I'm good. I will haunt. Oh no! Oh, that was a lucky crit. Very lucky crit. Wow, that's unbelievable. I ain't even mad. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh, wow. That sucks. That really sucks. I got pretty unfortunate with that one. I'm gonna go ahead and portal out. And I'm gonna switch this guy because I don't want to deal with the bone serpent right now. Yeah, wild magic. Oh, and he missed. Perfect. Let's see. I think I want to keep. Yeah. He's gotten very lucky, I think. He's gotten very lucky. That's just how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and he probably darkness. Oh, that was lucky of me. Oh, what is it with these misses? It's terrible. Oh man. He gets to go first, of course. Well, he has one hit to kill me. Hopefully he doesn't do it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, I barely won that, but that just shows you the strength of the team. Even with some serious misses and lucky hits from the opponent, he was completely outmatched. My my meta has been really tough today. But since I started this, I was expecting the I was expecting a lot. I was expecting a tough meta, but I was expecting a longer queue time. But the Skyfin Juvenile, obviously, coming back to what the synergy on this team, Wild wins with Wild Magic and switch them out, or Haunt, come into the Skyfin Juvenile, Wild Magic them, switch them out. The Rebellious Imp, it's now my new favorite just because you have your on-cue dodge. The power breed hits really hard with Immolate. I think it's up to 90. The power balance breed hits reasonably hard at 81. And the thing is the 273 speed, if you knock a Terraclaw hatchling below its racial, you're faster, so you're guaranteed to hit first, which is nice. And then the Ghastly Kid, it's just I've been seeing so many Wicked Souls now. Ghastly Kid is my go-to. Another similar team, the Rebel Fell. It uses the same concept. This is actually a pet that Roscoe featured the other day. The Fell Affected Skyfin. It's just a fantastic moveset with Fell, Immolate, Wild Magic, switch him out. Rebellious Imp, it's always nice to start with that, then Immolate. The thing is I'm a bit worried about that. The Wicked Soul. This team, it was just thrown together. I just wanted to feature some of the three new pets that are in the new zone of Argus. The Void Shardling, I picked up the Speed breed and an HP breed, but the Speed with Arcane Blast, it's got a nice dodge, and Arcane Storm, and then I brought in the Fell Crazed Worm just because he hits super hard with Mana Surge, and if you're not able to drop the Arcane Storm, you can always amplify magic. And then of course I wanted some kind of elemental damage, some kind of extra damage. And then the Pygmy Morsel, I haven't decided whether or not to take Survival or Feign Death. With the amount of AoE out there still, I thought Feign Death still might be a decent. Though as a closer, the Pygmy Morsel is not bad at 341 speed with Flurry. I'm going to go ahead and queue up with it. I don't expect to win, but I just wanted to see how this team fared. I really like the Pygmy Morsel. I think it's an all-around just a great anti-undead pet. Crouch, always take it. Always take Crouch. I know there's on the Foxes, ever since they nerfed Howl in that it only affects the first hit. There's just no reason to take Howl anymore on the Fox. The Fox is my go-to anti-undead pet. The Alpine Foxling, I always take Flurry, Howl, Dazzling Dance. There's really no Flurry, Crouch, Dazzling Dance. There's really no reason to take Howl anymore. Especially if you've got an imp burning in the background. Let's see. But I've been trying to get a hold of that Rebellious Imp. It's just a fun pet to have. I prefer Portal to Nethergate now, though both are perfectly viable options. This pet with its power speed only has 289 speed, 305 power. That's not bad. Hits relatively hard, and the speed is middle of the road. I'd take it, but I do want to get a hold of that power. But the power balance also is able to hit through the Anubisath Idol Sandstorm. So if you're able to drop Immolation and then amplify, or Immolation and then Wild Magic or Black Claw, could still do tons of damage through Sandstorm. I ran a Sandstorm team earlier today and just got beat up by a Skyfin team, the Skyfin Juvenile team with an imp. It completely owned me, even with a Sandstorm team. It was crazy. They used a Wicked Soul as well. And whoever came up with that team, or whoever formulated that team, props to you. That was a real pain to beat. I had to actually come up with a specific counter just to beat that. I've been in the queue for longer than a minute. Well, longer than my average time. It looks like I'm... Let's see if I leave queue. And I'll re-queue with this team. Another team I wanted to try was Rebel Fell, which used the Fell-afflicted Skyfin and the Rebellious Imp and Kovok for that Black Claw. I typically use the health speed version of Kovok, though the health might be a better option with the current meta, especially if you're only really going to use him to drop Black Claw. It's nice if you're faster than your opponent, and drop that Poison Fang, especially against mechanicals. Just drop that Poison Fang and get out of the battle. But I'm thinking the HH breed, since you're typically switching into Kovok, the HH might be a better option. Alright, we will continue to wait. With that new area opening up, there was a couple of pets I really wanted to see. The Grasping Manifestation drops from one of the rare elites. Though I haven't seen that rare elite spawn. I don't quite know if he's on a spawn timer or not. Oh, let's see what we got here. We got a Terraclaw Hatchling and a Blossoming Ancient and a Horde Fanatic. Let's see. I think he'll... Man. That Terraclaw is going to give me fits. Let's see what happens. I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to hit him hard. Go ahead. Hit this guy hard. I'm definitely going to change the weather. I am not going to deal with I can hit much harder than you. Let's see who switches into. Probably the... I would say he's gonna switch out. I would. And I'm gonna go ahead and phase shift. Drop my weather. And I'm going to hit him. I'm thinking he's probably going to use Jar of Smelly Liquid. Oh. This is not looking good. I think I know what I'm going to do. That should bring in my Mana Worm. You probably do that. I will amplify. Yeah, that guy's gonna hit me hard. I would use that first. I think I'm gonna... Let's see who switches into... His Blossoming Ancient's dead, and that probably wasn't the best decision for him either. I will. Most likely sacrifice my Fell Crazed Worm. Well, at least it'll increase his damage by 50%. That's good. Oh. Alright, he's at 48%. Yeah. Ugh. I don't know. I could beat that Terraclaw. I don't know if I could have played this any better. I have no other way of hitting. No way of hitting him. Oh, that sucks. It was just well played by him. It was a scumbag team with that sunny day, but... Oh, man. Yep, I'm done. Yeah, I should have switched out and changed that weather, but... That's alright. I'm gonna go ahead and... play this team again. Yeah, I'll shoot. I can't do much about a Terraclaw hatchling. This team just wasn't built to do it, to take it on. Of course, it's sunny day. Specifically built that team to counter my juvenile delinquents. So now I'm kind of at a loss. How do I come back on that one? You know what? I'm fine with using my puffer squad. That's my anti-sunny day team. The Jade Mist Dancer just completely owns the Blossoming Ancient. Though I imagine this player only queued up once just to see what kind of, to see if I would queue up with that same team. I rarely run the same team twice. But we'll see. The Pygmy Marsual was definitely not the pet I wanted on that team. I probably wanted something that hit a little harder. And then the Fell Crazed Worm. Looks like I think I'm going to pick up something with a little more speed. That 252 is just completely crippling. Though I love that power. Oh. I think there's another one. The Arcane Gorger. That's the I do like that team or that pet as well. But speed. Yeah, I think I'll do that next time. If I had the speed version, I probably would have beat that Terraclaw. We'll give it another couple minutes. Another minute for this. And I'll try and think of another team here. The Void Stalker and the Warp Stalker, it doesn't look like they have decent, there's no good breed. They both have power speed, which are fine, but Blink Stripe just doesn't hit very hard. I know it's just not a hard hitting ability. Yeah, it always goes first, but unless you're going up against a flyer, it's just not a good ability to have. Triple Snap, Screech. Screech and Claw would work fine together. Screech and Blink Strike's not a good combo. And then Ravage, this is just your standard beast moveset. I don't like Triple Snap. It's the same thing as the that Moth ability that I always see, Slicing Wind. Hits 1 to 3 times regardless of the speed. There's no guarantee that you're going to hit a third time if you're faster, or no guarantee that you're going to hit a second time if you're faster than your opponent. And it always seems to go up against me. But I might have to re-queue with something different. I'm going to try Rebel Without a Cause. This team yesterday, was able to take down an Emperor Crab. I was really surprised at how well it hit through that shell shield. You know, I think the Emperor Crab, his shell shield stops, I think, up to 90, 94 damage per 94 damage each attack, which would completely negate the dot for the flame breath. But with mild magic, it hits through it, and the immolation will hit through it with wild magic up. Alright, Ashtone Core Crispin. Alright, 289. Well, he's probably running. Yeah, he's gonna run away. I was thinking his only chance would probably be to start with that Ashtone Core and stun me. Would be a good way to start, but I think that person's probably going to queue up with this Sunny Day team now, if it is the same player I've been playing. So I'm going to come back with something a little different. Rich Girls is one of the Disco's teams. I think... Alright, I'm going to use Primal Cleave of Anger. This team utilizes the Primal Cry against a Wicked Soul team. This has been my go-to. I have this one, which uses the Stunted Direhorn, and I have another one that uses the Pygmy Direhorn. And the reason for that is the Stunted Direhorn, when Primal Cry buff is or debuff is active on the other team, is still slower than their fastest pets. Whereas the Pygmy, with his with it up, is faster than even rabbits, which is really nice. Oh, same team. Alright, so I'm going to want to start with the Stunted Direhorn. In case he starts with the Ashtone Core, though I imagine this player is going to run away because he's just seeing what I'm queuing up with. But we'll see. So the Fel Pup. It's a glass cannon if I've ever seen one. I'm going to hit him hard once, because you'll probably bring up Crouch. Oh, burn. Good for him. Now I use my Primal Cry, and I should be faster than the rest of his team. With Primal Cry up, the even a 252 speed Stunted Direhorn is faster than most pets. Let's see, I think it, oops, sorry about that, I was going to do a calculator. I didn't think it would come up on that screen. So I think it was 357 times 0.75. Put you at 267, so rabbits are still faster. 333 speed, that's the speed of the imp. I'll take it times 0.75. That puts you at 249, so you're faster than an imp, barely. So a 341 speed pet, you are not faster, which happens to be the speed of a SS Death Adder hatchling, which is just torturous. That's why I run the Pygmy Direhorn with that team. And of course I just threw the Fragment of Anger in there just for an extra cleave. But you know, sorry for bringing up the calculator in the middle. That was a big giant calculator too. I just redid my computer, so it's been a few days since I put out a video, but I'm glad I had the chance to record one tonight. I don't think our team is, or our player is going to cooperate. I'd like to show you, I really want to show you this team and just how powerful it is, but I don't think I'm going to get the chance. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here. I'm glad I had a chance just to play a couple of battles and show you the Skyfin Juvenile, which is almost as effective as the Fel-afflicted Skyfin. But thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time, and y'all have yourselves a great night. Bye.